Okay. Yes, we are live. We are 30 minutes late. Well, 28 minutes late. Because one of us need to have a little bit of family time first, which is fine. Oh god. I just turned on Darian's stream and it just has music going on.
Not fine.
Okay. But yeah, all right. We are here. So, how was
Are
everyone's
we
week?
ever? I'm back to school.
Yeah, back to school.
That's
I
good.
hate it.
School starting on Monday.
Yeah. I was out getting work experience for the last year, and now I'm back in school. I don't enjoy it anymore. There's just so many assignments, and all
school,
the
man.
teachers are so fussy. Yeah, and I don't get paid anymore. I want to get paid.
In experience and life lessons.
Die.
Okay, don't.
It's
I'm
nice.
sorry, you get paid in exposure.
It's nice to have
Paid in
that.
exposure. Does exposure pay my bills? No.
The right kind of exposure does.
Yang, no. We're not here to talk about feet.
Yo, feet pics though would sell 10 out of 10 to whoever wants to look at my feet.
By the way, stream, this is not the topic that we're talking about. Well, kind of.
I started mine early because I was waiting for 9:30. What's up, friends?
Hi.
Hi. Feet pics,
We're
yes
talking
or no,
about
Darian?
I mean, if I'm the one selling them and making good money, fine.
If it makes money and it's not illegal, technically. Well, it's not even
Yes,
actually
it is.
illegal
Your
at all.
voice box is wilding out right now.
What?
Yeah, so pretty funny.
Oh, less identity.
Yeah, like your voice is dropped. Your voice just went like really funky.
That's because I want my water. It helps me drop down my voice.
But he's so shocked. He's like,
Hi, welcome to the podcast.
I don't think I can bear this anymore.
What?
This is probably the most off topic we started an episode ever. 3 episodes.
It's fine. Wait,
Sorry,
is my voice lower now?
Kind of, yeah. Sorry, Facebook dating doesn't feature a part in your profile for voice clips.
Excuse me?
Most dating apps don't do.
I mean, that's under the category of invasion of privacy. People can use your clips to do anything if you put them
I think
up.
they don't allow you to get take screenshots.
Really?
Yeah, on Facebook dating.
There's ways around it.
Yes, there is.
You can't take screenshots.
I
You
think the
have to
way I
do it the
tried
other
it
way.
was with the emulator, a phone emulator.
Dating.
Yeah.
Start matching.
Yeah.
Hey, nice stick on
Like
your
if you
phone
determine
there,
to
Benny.
around it.
I use.
Imagine dating.
Hey, how are they gonna stop me?
True.
True.
Okay, I'm not gonna try.
Are you
All
gonna
right,
try
friend, what is-
screenshotting?
Friends, what is this week's topic?
This week's topic is about online
League of Legends.
subculture. No, online
Raid Shadow Legends. Join now.
fucking hell.
Online
Bear.
social culture.
NordVPN.
PIA private internet.
Audible. Get 30 days free trial.
Honey, it's free.
If you click on my link right now.
See what else is there. Squarespace.
Oh, that's a classic. Do you guys remember Wix? Wings?
I
W-
still use
Wix.
Wix.
Yeah, the
Wix.
website.
I still use
People
Wix.
still use Wix.
I remember
Yeah,
it. I remember when someone first explained it to me, like just the name, and I was like, the cartoon Winx Club.
Yo, Wix Club was actually good for a little bit. and then
Wink-
totally went to shit.
Winx Club was the one with the fairies, right? Or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The pixie
the
ones.
ones with different powers.
And then they have
Okay.
quite a bit of like merchandising.
Because I got Winx
shows
Club.
did back then.
My first exposure to Winx Club was McDonald's toys, and I thought they were pretty sick.
Okay, they were pretty sick, but then like every season they had like different transformations. Like they had whole ass long names, like something X, something. I don't even know. The names were so freaking long.
What's wrong with long names?
No, like I don't remember. They had like 12 whole generations. Like Winx Club.
Are we actually?
I'm looking into this right now.
Yeah.
Transformation.
We're so far
names?
off topic right now. We started off topic already.
It's fine. This is our
Okay.
podcast. We're allowed
Hear
to do
me
that.
out.
Okay.
The 9 transformations are called
Okay.
Magic Winx, Enchantix, Believix, Harmonix, and they all end with IX, just as a note. Serenix, Bloomix, Mythic, Butterflick, and
If Naruto had a Winx Club transformation, Believix!
there's 2 sub-transformations called Suffix and Lovix, and 4 additions called Charmix, Speedix, Zoomix, and Tracix.
Zoomix is my new Discord nickname.
Zoomix.
Oh,
Not my
Is
Dobon
there a Boomix?
Honkeros.
Yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot that's going on.
A
I
lot
remember,
of
no,
people
but like
laugh at it.
I remember as a kid though, I saw Winx Club, and then I had the exposure to it in McDonald's toys because I got McDonald's toys as a kid,
Mhm.
and I was like, I don't think this is an area that boys should tread. Way back in 2006, though.
Okay, honestly,
Just like
if
you
we
see,
get
it's like,
real with it,
it's
if
better
we
not
watch it
awaken
now,
anything in me.
it's a shit show. Like,
He is also
not
a
a
Winx.
shit show, but a shit show. It's just bad.
It's unfortunate.
Then he realized he was also a fairy.
I'm a fairy inside my heart.
We're all some kind of fairy.
Wow, how deep.
Can I be called a
I'm
Zoomix?
glad we're having this discussion.
It's amazing how on topic we are today.
Yeah. Okay, let's bring it back to the actual topic. Online social culture in general. Where should we start?
I guess let's go through what everyone's general exposure to kind of online, like being that social online culture is, because I think we were definitely all different kind of levels of it.
What was the first one? Probably the most like the biggest one, the first one that you started
Maple
off with.
Story.
Yeah, I guess game. Like I think
Yeah, game community also counts.
I think for me it was still Facebook was like the first like big online culture. If we're talking like outside of social media, it might have just been League. Like I played TF2 a bit, but I wasn't really aware of that kind of like online social culture kind of aspect to it. And then I think it became more apparent and I was more aware of it once I got into League.
Does like not game related, does MSN count?
Yeah,
I
Oh
mean,
my
that
god,
counts.
yeah, I think it counts.
Have I
Did you
used
live in the
AOL?
MySpace days?
Did I use that?
I didn't use AOL.
I didn't use AOL.
I think we're too young for AOL.
I remember when it was still functional, but
How many of you guys have used LimeWire?
The hell's
I
LimeWire?
used it.
it gives your computers AIDS.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just for that
Because
sick
I
song that
wanted
you
a
want to
free
download.
song.
Peer to peer.
Which one was first, LimeWire or Napster?
I think Napster was first.
I feel like
Yeah.
Napster.
Because
Napster.
LimeWire, I heard about it more.
LimeWire was definitely one of the first like generation of torrenting.
Napster was 1999, and then LimeWire was 2000.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well, 1 year difference, but Napster was first.
and
Look at
LimeWire
this
shut
man
down in 2010.
Googling things.
I'm so glad that like yes, I downloaded some like bad viruses on that laptop that I used to have. I still have that laptop, I'm pretty sure, but it's not hooked up to anything, or I've wiped it at least like 5 times because of LimeWire.
Yeah. I remember the good days. Download stuff. all of a sudden your Internet Explorer has like a bajillion bars on the top of it, and you're
Oh.
like, oh, I have a wire or I have a virus. It's like, no, I just had to disable extensions.
You are the
Mm.
virus. You're the
I'm
one
the
that added it in.
Hey, but
Yeah, you said
can't do
but.
anything here. Kind of. For the
Kind
most
of.
part.
He said but.
I said, but. Well, I think my first exposure to online culture was this game called Guns the Duel. Same with Gunbound and Maple Story. That was like the top 3 I had when I was a kid, all in different kind of categories. And man, people weren't nice unless you were nice. I think that was my exposure to it. It's like nobody on the internet was nice.
I think my first big exposure to like the online social community was through a Nexon game called
Probably Maple Story.
Dragon Nest.
Ah,
So
yes.
it
You were
came
that kind of
from
person.
the same company that made Maple Story, but I wasn't into Maple Story at all. So I got into this around 11 years
Boo.
old.
Boo. Blasphemy.
People were really nice to me, and
Did they know you were a girl?
Okay, what was your
no,
nickname?
No.
at the time it was like the Sky, and then there was something which I thought was like the Japanese word for sky again. So if you translate it, it was actually just the sky.
Okay, calm down, Moon.
Wow, 11-year-old genius names. But yeah, during that time I played a lot of MMOs, and all of them, nobody had a problem with the fact that I like to play like ranged or like sniper type characters, even though the popularity shifted towards playing melee type characters, so like blade masters and like knights,
Blade Masters.
or like
That's a dirty comp. You fucking hyper rolling piece of shit.
or like berserker types. So basically,
Berserker comp. That's a dirty fucking comp. You hyper
Okay,
rolling piece of shit.
fine.
Man, Dragon's Nest actually, I would play that.
I think that sounds. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I played it for.
Okay, but here's the real question.
Oh, I definitely. Yeah, I think I played.
How many of you played Audition?
What?
That sounds oddly familiar.
Also by Nexon.
Audition Online.
What the fuck is this?
But it was made by
Oh, it's on Steam.
it was the dancing one.
It gets
Yo.
a 6 out of 10. It's so bad.
Shut
What
up.
is
I played Audition, Car Rider, and Maple Story. Okay, Nexon owned my life as Riot owns my life now.
I'm trying
I
to
also
find.
played Aura Kingdom and Elsword. So for Aura Kingdom, they had a gunslinger class, and I was like, that's my shit now. And then in Elsword, I think I played
Gunslinger, why aren't you a good Lucian player then?
who was a ranger, but I don't know her name.
I'm a gunslinger, I'm a good Lucian player.
Oh, her name was Reyna. Reyna the Ranger. Okay, cool.
I'm trying to find the game that the first one I played with other people.
But the thing about Dragon Nest was that at the time, my laptop was actually so shit, and this was such a giant game. Every single time I had to install it on something or like reinstall it or patch it. Patching took 2 hours. Installing it took 8 whole hours. I would leave my laptop on overnight just to install it. It was so sad.
That's just, oh my god. That's just remind me of like when up until like pretty recently, the internet at my place was so bad that like I just couldn't do anything. It's like, oh yeah, I want to play League with my friends. Oh, there's a patch. All right, guess I'll play with you guys tomorrow.
There's a patch. All right, I'll see you guys next year.
I can just
Yeah,
remember.
like,
It's just I can remember like playing when I first tried out League. It wasn't about like the patch that was the weirdest thing. It was committing the time with your friends.
yeah,
Because like I would
Yeah.
remember trying to play like an hour game of like ARAM, and then
Oh yeah.
I would like
yeah.
in the middle of like Sikfada or something like that. You like
Yeah.
you call for dinner, and I'm like
Yeah.
shit. It's like I can't. Back then, nobody understand that you can't pause a
yeah.
multiplayer game.
Just win
Yeah.
faster.
Dude, there.
This is like the first
like-
gen
I mean,
of like.
with MMOs, you were still able to like leave. Obviously, there would be penalties for leaving.
Just
But-
there are penalties for leaving, Claire. I don't know what you're talking about.
But like in League, if you straight up leave, then it's much worse. Because in an MMO, you were able to quit and just not finish and come back to it.
Yeah.
But then coming back to a game in League, because it happens more so in real time than other things.
You can't even pee without coming back, and then you find out your game is over.
So moving off like from the very beginning, what about the like away from the games, your actual social media, like social media, the largest one that you've like first come in contact with?
Facebook.
Yeah,
Easy.
Facebook. I think
Definitely
all of us is
Facebook.
Facebook.
Like we were in,
Ah,
or most of us here, we are youngest 19, oldest
Pet
27.
Society.
What?
Yeah,
Yo,
like
Did you
20 now.
did you just
what? Did you say Pet Society?
Pet Society and Restaurant City.
So
Diner.
I remember Pet
Because-
Society.
because where we just when we grew up, I think we grew up around the time when we realized social media was becoming a thing, and then Facebook was the biggest thing at the time, so we all hopped on Facebook.
Right.
So that's where I ended up starting off. I started
How
playing
old
the
were you
Facebook
guys when you
game.
made the Facebook accounts?
I'll take a
11.
look at my account.
I remember I was grade 7.
Grade 4?
Grade
Grade 4, grade
6?
5?
Joined December 2009. Riang, how old?
Most?
What are you?
Me?
9, 10?
Mine was also
Oh,
2009, 2010. No, 2008, 2009. Wait, let me see.
I was 11.
Oh no, I'm running out of RAM.
Oh.
Get
I
more
joined.
RAM.
Where do you see this?
Yeah, where do you see that?
It's if you go to your profile page, you get to see on the side in the intros. I don't know, maybe I have that. Joined December 2009. I am 21.
Details.
So
Huh.
I joined when I was 9,
Bio?
right? Is that how it works?
10.
10. So that's great.
10.
6.
You're like, I'm 21, so I must have joined when I was 9. 9 plus 20. 9 plus 10.
Contact.
I joined October 2008, so that was like
I
God, dear.
I don't see this.
Where did you say you were finding it?
It's just on my Facebook page on the side where you have your intros. Like I have my old jobs, like my most recent old jobs, my
Okay.
degree.
I was like 12, 11, 12.
Wait, 37 people follow me. Oh my god.
You're popular.
I'm pop. Who the fuck are these people?
Usually it's just like newly added friends once, because once you have that, it'll usually like show up.
Who are these people?
I can't find mine.
Like once
I-
they added that feature, anytime you add a new friend, they like automatically follow you.
Oh, what happened?
Did his Wi-Fi just hit the shitter?
For some reason. Sorry about that.
Good job. Good job.
Correct. It's fine.
We're professionals.
Rui!
Okay, I'm not sure where to find this.
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck.
On
you're
your
talking
profile on the left.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
on
I
your
don't
left.
have any of that.
I
I'm
don't have
just-
that.
Okay, based on activity log, I joined in April 2009 because that's the earliest like date I can jump down to.
Okay, activity log. I joined November 21st, 2011.
I joined July 2nd, 2009. Oh no, actually it keeps going down.
2011.
Sorry, May 2009.
Yeah, you joined pretty late, not gonna lie. But also, you are young.
Yes, I am. young.
Boomer man.
Curtis
I
joined
didn't
late for
have
his
a
age.
reason to join Facebook because
I joined late for my age.
Oh, you're
we
27.
had
Shut
Google
up.
Hangouts and we chatted.
I'm not
on Google
27.
Docs. You know, we just have a giant Google Doc and we would chat to each other on it.
Google Docs chatting is a bad idea.
Yeah, that doesn't end well.
We had pages long of content. It was like
Pick
a
a card,
20-page
any
chat.
I remember MSN.
I remember Albert.
And this is how we start getting derailed again, boys.
Well, yeah, I think we were creative back then. It was creative how you got around and stuff, but now it's just so easy.
I think
There's so many.
like I think now though it's like there's less thinking about it, right? Because like outside like obviously Facebook, like most other social media platforms, like for a lot of people, that idea of like possible like making sure there's no possible like consequences for whatever you write or like send
Right.
isn't there anymore, because it's like if you want to be anonymous, you can be anonymous on those social media sites. So like I think while like how people interact in that culture online now has changed a lot since when like we all joined around like 2009 2010ish.
Mm-hmm.
Anonymous things were never end well for the most part. Like
Yeah.
Yik Yak. You guys remember that?
Oh.
Yes.
What actually happened to that?
Think
So many people got Yik Yak popularity, and if you think about how Yik Yak would work these days, those people would be Yik Yak famous instead of TikTok famous. And that's an odd thing to think about.
okay, so what happened to Yik Yak? To those who may not know what Yik Yak is too, Yik Yak was kind of this app where you could anonymously post onto like a sort of forum thing, and it would go to everyone in your area. It would just be in your area. But the problem with Yik Yak is that you could post these things and you'd be completely anonymous. And because people had the anonymous, thing, you cyberbully people. You're just very mean to people. You say mean words, you say mean things. And, of course, Yik Yak gets a lot of flack for that. So what happened to Yik Yak was that,
What
who's going
happened again?
I don't
Are
know
you-
what's happening. I have no idea what's happening.
Are you okay, sir?
No.
Oh, I'm okay.
Yeah.
He's having a bad time.
So what happened to Yik Yak was that you would just use it to be mean to people, or you just use it to tell people off without them knowing it was you. And so the huge thing around Yik Yak was just cyberbullying and just being mean to everyone, in which that resulted in their stagnation, because it's like, why would you want to join if people are just being mean to each other?
Exactly.
See, there was a remember when SF had chill a bit, the squirrel thing.
Oh yeah.
Yik Yak, but for universities.
Yeah, oh my god, I remember that.
So many people got cyberbullied. There's so much
Yeah, what
controversy
happened
around
to,
it.
and like that wasn't even like completely anonymous. Like there were people who like had their actual identities.
No, it was linked to your actual Facebook.
Yeah,
account.
yeah. So people like had their
So the
identities on it too.
The issue was it was like people realized. So there were there were friend mods, or like there were certain groups that came out of Chitter before rebranded Chill a bit, but like he realized that these groups in person were also very toxic people. A lot of people got cyberbullied.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And it's like,
Not something I was aware of.
yeah, if you make something
it was only there for like maybe a semester and it like died out.
It was very popular for like a year.
Okay, I only knew about it for like a semester and that.
He also
Yeah,
I
got
just
kicked out.
remember it was a thing, and then
Fair enough.
it just died off really quickly, and I just moved on to
Yeah.
the next thing.
Yeah, like anonymous apps like those are kind of cool in the first, rising of the app because people are actually being nice. They're posting interesting things until people realize you can cyberbully people with it, and then
Reddit.
yeah, Reddit. I
Reddit.
mean, you have a username, but that's it, right?
4chan?
I don't wander there.
4chan.
We don't. I actually don't ever go on 4chan. I've never actually really like looked at it enough since it's so fucking.
Like I don't think any of us here were actually active on there, were they? Were we?
Absolutely
You
not.
never know. I could be a hidden
Is
4chan
Bugsy actually
beginner.
17 though?
What's
Addressing Darian's chat.
Yeah, dude. Cloud's 17. He's in high school. My
Young
fan,
boy.
young
Go
boy.
the Teen Squad.
Wait. Zoomer man.
Oh no, that means we have to keep this family friendly, eh?
We can be
Yeah, fuck
teens
you.
together.
Oh.
Zoomer man.
Wait, Zoomer is at
Also a Zoomer.
what age? What year to what year?
I don't know. I'm pretty
Gen
sure
Z is from
I remember we had that photo, but I forgot where
early
it was.
1990s.
he has to be a Zoomer.
Gen Z years. It's still kind of on debate. It's between 1997 and 2012. That's Gen Z.
Oh dear.
And the kids born afterwards are called Generation Alpha.
Right, there it is.
Nothing about them is alpha at all.
How did they get the cool names?
Wait,
They're
it's
not
mirrored
even
on mine.
alpha.
Yeah, you look good.
All the years for it are like up for debate, but the general time period is between the 1990s, mid 1990s to 2010s ish.
It.
Yeah.
I still
I
don't.
mean,
I still don't like that. I'm stuck right in the middle. Or between
yeah,
two.
yeah. I think most of us here are stuck in the middle between two,
Yeah.
where it's like we can't really feel the millennial issues because we're not there yet.
Yeah.
But we can't really feel the issues with Gen X. It's just like rampaging on TikTok. Or is it Gen X or is it Gen Z?
No, Gen X
Z
is older than
Gen Z.
Gen
millennials.
X is older.
Gen
Yeah,
X
my
is the millennials.
Gen Z.
So like millennials, we don't have those issues, but yeah, we're not rampaging on TikTok. Except this guy is. Am I pointing the right way?
The other way.
Other
Who
way, you got
Who are you pointing?
Really?
I would play.
Fucking dude just goes on TikTok.
You guys are gonna
If
fuse.
if you're literally not on Discord, you're on TikTok.
You know what though?
Fuse better, dude.
As
You're
TikTok
fucking up
gets
Fuse.
bigger and bigger, it's becoming a marketable platform, actually.
Yeah.
Like people who want to make money are getting onto TikTok to also advertise and branch out.
Yeah. Like, unfortunately, like that's also kind of like part of the nature of just like online culture. It's like you
Yeah.
need to be able to adapt if you want to stay relevant, right? Like TikTok has been out for a while now. It's been popular for a while now too. And like speaking from my like more area of expertise, which is like esports stuff, like
Mhm.
most big esports teams I know now have TikToks, and like most of them are still just kind of being like, oh yeah, here's like a stream highlight we're gonna upload. But some of them are just starting to realize like, okay, TikTok works differently. We can't just always post like stream highlights. We need to actually like make content that's like more catered to TikTok, and
Yeah,
just start doing that.
Like what though? What's more catered to TikTok?
Twice has a TikTok.
People want snappy, short content.
Yeah.
Content that they can consume at least 1,000 of within an hour. Like that's
That
how
is-
fast they go.
Thinking
TikToks
back,
are
you
short.
only need back then. You're like looking at a video. You only need a few a day. Like
Because
there's
the attention span is different. The amount of content that people consume has increased exponentially.
back then when you only need to consume 2 photos of like cute cat photos. and then that's like your day. You know, like
Yeah.
that's enough to power you through your day. And now you need like what? People dancing to music. You need like a game stream highlight, and then there's like a DIY, any type of DIY, and then there's like the food DIY. What am I? What am I missing?
I'm not
Anything?
gonna name certain people here, but
I think the intention has just shifted. People know like how to navigate like the online world a bit better now, so people are able to consume and move on and find new content at a faster rate.
Mhm.
my chat loves the twice TikTok, dude.
And also though, it's like I mean, it's also partially on.
Great chat.
I guess I feel like back then it was harder to find content than it
Yeah.
is now. Like high
Because,
quality.
less
Oh,
people
for sure.
were on there making content too.
Yeah. So it's like I mean I subscribe to people every so often on YouTube, but usually I just go off of my recommendations list. I'll throw you a like if I like the video,
Mhm.
but it's lesser that I really subscribe to someone unless I think they do good things. But
Right.
because of that, most of my subscriptions are from 2010 to 2014.
Right.
I
That's
look
the
Right.
same
some-
case for me. It used to be that I would subscribe to every person that was making content because I felt the desire to only look at their content and wait for their updates. But then now I don't subscribe to anyone and I just
No,
watch their
you
content.
suddenly
and
have this
that's it.
database of like names and like channels in your head, and then you're just like, oh, it's about time they like probably have it out, or you just start looking up. It's like, yeah, they have a new content, or it's just on your recommendations now.
Yeah,
Whenever
like
you,
YouTube is smarter now. It's way
Yeah.
smarter. They'll plus me everything that I need to see
Yeah,
in my
the
recommendations.
algorithms have gotten better.
And so I don't know. It's weird. It's like I go back and look at some of these YouTubers that I used to watch, and they got nothing now. They have absolutely nothing.
It-
Now look at something like pro guides on YouTube, and they push out good quality videos and production. So
Remember Peter Chow?
Oh, God.
Ooh, God.
No.
yes,
Richmond.
The only reason,
Yeah.
the only reason I
Kyle.
like knew anything about him was because he was from Richmond. So it's like, oh, okay, so he's a local guy, and I would like watch a bit of his content, and I just hated it.
really?
I like, yes, I heard about it, but at the same time, there were people in school that would not shut the hell up about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it got really annoying. Like, not because of I'm not hating on the like creator, it's just the people that were following him won't shut up about it, and they would use the reference like every single day, and it just makes you don't want to know about it.
For me, it was like, it was as a young child, it fit your sense of humor you wanted you want to be edgy, you wanted to fit in with the crowd, you wanted to be like, yeah, fuck the establishment, taxation is theft.
Taxation is theft.
like I think it was good back then, just because you do that shit now, and people will just straight up label you a racist, kind of.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
a lot of
Back
YouTubers
then,
back
no
then,
one-
they got
no
away
one
with so much
cared.
shit.
You got away with so much, yeah. And Peter Chow is one of the people who got away with just making a
He was featured in like, what is it?
persona.
Rewind one time. Was it 2012? The Gangnam Style one. He was featured one time. Then after that, he started doing their slowly progressing towards
Advertiser-friendly.
advertiser friendly, progressing towards like, oh, this and that, and you're like, you know what, YouTube sucks now. I come
But,
here
like,
for twice content.
I can remember almost all like the I wouldn't say milestone, like all the timeline of it started off. There was no gray area of making videos, and then it started off. Some people were complaining, "Oh, this is racist. This is a discrimination," and then it went off to, I think it started off with ads first, and then it moved on to videos.
Yeah.
And then they start adding restriction to all they start adding the kids friendly tags, the
Yeah.
family tags, and then they moved to what was the next one?
I mean, the most
Yeah.
recent one is word scanning.
Oh yeah.
So
Right.
if the YouTube algorithm detects a banned word either on screen, in text, or spoken, the video can get flagged or taken down for that. So
Yeah.
some channels get really sensitive about like being it's a demonetization text. Sorry, not
Yes.
like flag that taken down.
Demonetized.
But
Like
some
Hey
channels
Curtis,
would get really sensitive with that,
I
and
can
even
demonetize your
cancel
video right now with just one
like
word.
die, like
Please,
death,
no, you could get it banned for
like
that one word.
bullying,
Yeah.
like all those words, they would get removed entirely from the video because they weren't exactly sure, even though they had a rough guideline of what type of text they wouldn't be permitted if they wanted to be monetized.
yeah.
Which is scary because you're thinking like back then it's news wasn't in charge of like kind of the videos that you can make, like
Right.
current events. Think of all the people like what was it Ray William Johnson.
Oh,
You
Oh
guys remember that?
no.
Yeah.
Equals 3.
I mean, okay, but for him, like his drop, like his kind of drop from fame was also his own personal decisions, like stepping down, like getting like,
Right. But
it's like there's other, but like I think just overall though, like this doesn't sound good because it kind of sounds like I'm defending like a lot of the decisions that YouTube have made, but like it's like if that is your main platform, much like how we kind of talk about social media, you just have to adapt and evolve, right? Like if you're making content where it's like you're at a pretty high risk of getting demonetized frequently and stuff, you need to have things set up so that you have income coming from elsewhere. For like gaming channels that might be just starting to stream as well, just so that's like another way you can interact with the community
yeah, that's why
and make
people
some money.
branch out.
Or like if you're like focused heavily on news where it's like just because of the fact that you're gonna have to talk about like sensitive topics every once in a while, set up like a Patreon or something, right? Like there's so many avenues now to the point where I can't feel I like it's hard for me to kind of like feel bad for any content creator who like complains about that kind of stuff because like there are like obviously I do feel bad because like it is still their livelihood, but like it's like if you're not putting in the effort to try to like solve it through other ways, like you really shouldn't even be complaining about it.
Right.
especially when you're starting young, when you're like
Yeah.
no, you don't know anything. You just have. But at first, it was the hearing about YouTube partnership and getting a little like maybe a couple cent for every 100 view or something like that, and then it brought over to networks where they partner you off, where you're constantly trying to boost up your views, your subscriber, and then you send a little form, like a Google form, to these random companies that you have no idea what they do, and then you try to get the revenue from there.
Yeah. I think, I don't know, I always had some more interest in the really, really like smack vulgar, like what am I watching kind of filthy Frank looking.
I love my boy Filthy.
Yeah.
Frank.
Not advertiser friendly in any way, and he just sent it all the way in the
God
other
bless
direction.
the creators that don't care about that. They just do what they love.
Yeah, he's just I'm glad he's chill now though. Like, you know, he's fucking
I'm glad he's mentally stable.
Yeah, he's destroying it as Joji. Like,
You mean Hohi?
Hohi? But like, you know, he had a thing back then. That was funny for it. Generally, for like just Filthy Frank was just so funny to me.
Yeah.
And you know. And so yeah, but like just the whole advertiser friendly thing pissed me off. It's just like, especially since the start of COVID-19 and everything like that, you could not say that word on YouTube or you instantly get demonetized. And so
Corona.
Which was, it was weird. It's like
Y-
it doesn't
Yeah.
seem like it. Like they can see it on the news, people were talking about it, and suddenly on a like a YouTube
Yeah.
video that widespreads to everywhere.
Yeah, like that's the problem with YouTube, where it's like just because of how much content gets uploaded to that site, their guidelines has to be super broad, and because of that, there will be hits like that. Because like that's how it is with like most news. Like if there's any like tragedies or anything, you're not allowed to talk about it just because you get demonetized. Just because like it could be deemed either like a sensitive topic, a controversial topic. Like there's a lot of things that could fall under. And it's like, unfortunately, YouTube is still a company. They still need to protect themselves. And
Mhm.
that's just how they have to do it. Like, I don't agree with it, but I understand why they need to do that. And like, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I feel like there could almost be better ways to do it, but ever since like YouTube has been growing and growing, I feel like they've slowly shut down these sorts of controversial topics.
That makes
Which,
you.
sorry, you.
No. I was just saying it makes you think if they make it even more specific. Think of how much they are scanning all the videos and all the content. Like before, it was broad, just like the word or just that one single word, like said, and and some people could just like suggest it, and don't even say the word, and still get hit.
Right.
Mhm.
Like
I mean, they've had 10 years to develop their algorithms for this, so better be good if you got a team on it for 10 years,
But
like
it's
it better
scary.
catch a lot of things.
Yeah.
it's super scary.
And then there's still the guy on YouTube called PP Bandit or whatever who just goes and pees all over public washrooms, was it?
Really?
It's just
You
a
showed
prank,
me
dude.
this,
It's a
and I
social
didn't want to
experiment.
believe it.
PP Bandit, an entire channel devoted to peeing all over public restrooms.
Oh.
I hate it.
Thanks.
Hey,
What?
I did list of things I did not need to hear today.
Yeah.
That.
Well, I mean, it's on YouTube if you want to take a look.
No, I'm okay.
All right, time to turn
What?
it into context mode. No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, no, YouTube was an interesting time. It's grown a lot, and for better or for worse. Like I just, it makes me upset whenever I see YouTube treat its content creators badly.
Right.
But unfortunately, where else am I gonna go look at this sort of stuff? Like LTT float plane maybe, but that's their own thing, and it's not big enough yet. So.
No, it's like a very,
Experience
it's
that
like a
is
tiny little
wild
small
and-
group that's their own little community.
Yeah. It's like, same with Twitch too. It's like they built up such a big thing that, there's no alternative. Well, there is, but it's like,
Mixer,
there's currently other
Facebook
companies.
gaming.
There's currently other companies trying to rip it away. Like
was-
Facebook has what? This
Xbox?
guy's Toast. Mixer has
Yeah.
Shroud, right?
No,
Shroud,
Toast
Ninja.
Toast left Facebook.
No. I think you talked about recently where it's like I don't think he's exclusive. Like he's still allowed to do like.
He's not Facebook exclusive. He does
Yeah.
do
So
Facebook.
I like what people are assuming is that like if it's gaming stuff, he's probably still has to be exclusive to like Facebook. But if it's
Yeah.
just like other content, it's fine if he streams on Twitch.
Mm.
Because he made it sound like it's like he made it sound like he's like what he was
I
doing
don't
was
think
allowed.
he streamed on Twitch in a long while though.
He's streamed on
Does he
Twitch. No, he streamed on Twitch a while back.
This is what Facebook
He
exclusive
was
though.
last live 17 days ago.
Oh, okay.
So he's streaming, but very, very infrequently.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And so like other companies are trying to like contest, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe just me because I don't watch streaming. I don't
Yeah.
watch people stream often like that.
Right.
But you got.
It's just another
not true. You
step
watch
in
Clare.
like. True.
I'm supporting.
But I think that's just also again like companies trying to become the next big thing and like adapting to the current landscape where it's like, okay, Twitch has a monopoly on all the big streamers because they understand that's where they have to go. But
Yeah.
we can make our platform bigger by getting these big streamers to stream on our platform, right? Because like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like it stepped up everyone's game where it's like even YouTube now is like they send like a lot of like the 100 Thieves streamers and like all that stuff.
Yeah, like I think competition is good, really, really good.
Yeah.
I just
'Cause
really hope
it's
that they
better
step
to
up.
have that level of competition for growth. Like
Mhm.
for growth purposes, it's really good for companies to have that little edge of fear that they're not good enough, and that'll push
It would
them
never
into
be good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
On
those
the
are
topic of streamers.
Follow Claire.
fun.
Yeah.
What?
I'm a
And
dipper.
no.
This is not the topic I meant to bring up. The topic I meant to bring up was, what does everyone think? Oh, let's wait for Benny. On the topic of streamers, what does everyone think of e-girls?
Okay, so it was really funny. I actually talked to my sister about this, older sister, 10 years
Oh,
older,
really?
on over the dinner table today, like
About
2 hours
e-girls?
ago. Yeah, I was like, e-girls
Did
is
you
a
ask her
thing.
if she wants to be one? No, okay.
No. It was really funny. It was really funny, actually. She was like, so you're telling me that people are going to pay me to play games with them? And I'm like, yes, that's the concept. You gotta be
Oh,
nice.
well,
You gotta be good. Like, you gotta be nice. You have to
I
be
mean,
somewhat
the
good.
website in general, but I think like that's also another thing we need to touch on. But like, there's also just like the whole kind of identity of like
Yeah.
girls and like what they do and stuff. But yeah, like I guess we can start with the website then.
This is for the website. And so my sister was like, you're
Should
telling
I
me,
put this on context?
you know,
Probably.
can get
Yeah.
paid. And I was like, yes. And she's like, okay, what games do I have to play? And I'm like, what games do you want to play? And she's like, can they play PUBG? And I'm like, yeah, sure, okay. And she's like, how much you make? And I'm like, I don't know how much you want to charge.
Is it
Yeah.
ePal?
E-girl dot something. They changed the website, I think.
ePal.gg?
I
Yes,
don't know.
it's epal.gg. Oh yeah, they rebranded it because like
And
there's guys on there too now.
it's like so astounding to me. I don't know. I'm not in a position to understand like where they like I can sort of understand. I just cannot ever imagine myself being in the position where I have to pay for someone to play games with me.
Hey Benny, I'll pay you $5 to play
Right.
ARM right now.
Okay.
All right,
do
that's the
not
podcast.
understand
We're gonna go
either,
play around. No,
because
but like
I play single player
uh,
games.
I think it's like
epals.com. Let's look at this shit.
it's kind of like that the idea of why like things like mukbangs and all that stuff work. It's just because there is that demographic where they're lonely, don't necessarily have the opportunity to socialize with people, so they don't have their own group of friends and stuff that they can like
Or
do stuff with.
sometimes it's that they feel incapable
Yeah,
of socializing, or they're afraid of it. There's some reason that leads them to being lonely and finding a solution for that.
Wait, but I can pay $7 to play a game of League of Legends of Disguised Toast.
Oh,
Hmm.
why
That
not?
is
It
true.
used to be $5.
Yeah.
Didn't Yvonne say it was $5 before?
yeah.
Yeah.
He originally had $5.
It was $5 before.
Damn, dude, I can pay $2 to play with some e-boy, some gold
E-boy.
e-boys, silver
Like-
e-boys. Oh boy, let's play. I'm looking at the
Yeah,
Minecraft
boy.
section. That's the best part.
Yeah, like e-girls is like very much just filling another aspect of that niche of just being like, I'm here to like do do something
to
with you, right? It's like because like I guess the best example of this would be like kind of that Japan like culture where it's like salary men, they
Culture.
literally just like go to work, come back, they're alone. They don't have time to socialize and like make those connections. So then they like that's why kind of stuff like mukbang streams and all that stuff grew big. Is because that's literally the closest thing they get to human interaction, like on a daily basis, like a close human connection, like on a daily basis, is when they're eating their food and then in front of them they just have a video of like another person eating food like
Right.
with them.
Mm-hmm.
And like there are live stream platforms exclusively for people doing mukbang. So better yet, these people are actually having interactions in real time while they're eating dinner.
Let's just change the
And that
title
makes
to
them
E
feel
person.
so much
Yeah,
less
that's
alone.
probably better.
I don't know. I don't understand it as
Didn't
much. So
wasn't
it's
there
really
a story
hard for me
about
to...
where you were saying Japanese salarymen, they were I forgot, was it the boss hired some girls to be in the office to like encourage them?
Oh, I saw that.
I wouldn't be
Like,
surprised if that's actually a
Like
thing.
they encourage
though.
try to encourage them because like the morale was really low because all they like you said,
Man.
it was all they do is work and go home and be lonely.
I want my boss to get girls to come in. Huh?
Girls for you to hang out
No, yeah, bring like
I
girls
mean,
in.
I wouldn't mind have some eye candy over at my workplace, but at the
Because
same
your entire profession is just never girls.
But at the same time, it's really dangerous.
Man, man, I wish there were girls at my workplace.
Chat's calling
You work
Darian
at home, there.
an e-boy.
Darian's a simp.
He is a 100%.
Shut the fuck up, Claire. You're a simp.
But like, I think
I cannot be a simp when I don't simp over anyone.
um, I think to like direct it back towards like streaming more. Like, I think while there is the audience for it, like I think the only big like, I guess we're gonna focus on egos now, just because that's kind of what it more like is more about when it comes to like that streaming aspect. But I think like that'll only get you to like a certain point, and then you actually have to be like have some form of talent or something special about you to actually grow. Like I think it was like Skara, who like for people who don't know, who's like a big League of Legends like personality and like streamer, who said that like
Oh, he's a
this-
TFT personality
okay,
now.
TFT
Give
now,
it
but
time,
like
fucking idiot.
but like he said there's like like for those like kind of ego streamers, there's like 3 like kind of tiers. There's like the first bottom tier where it's like you get 100 views daily, like easy, just because you're an e-girl, and then you're just like using that to your advantage. But then it's like, but then like you actually have to put in a bit of work to like get to like that like kind of 500-ish viewer area where it's like you're actually start making decent money off this. Like it's kind of a job for you. And then like then there's like the big streamers where it's like, I'm not saying she's an e-girl, but like people like Pokimane and all that stuff where it's just like, while there is still that like group of people who are watching you because of for your looks, you're actually like funny or like good at whatever game you play, and like you're actually like talented enough where like there's something that clearly sets you apart.
There's
you're
something
telling-
that clicks for the viewers aside from
being a simp.
visual attractiveness.
So you're telling me to boost this podcast, I need to take off my shirt?
Yes.
Yes.
Only if your viewers
Against Twitch terms of services. Against Twitch.
willing
Hey.
to see that type of content.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll
Wait,
make this shirt
being-
into a bikini right now. No.
Wait, being shirtless is against Twitch TOS?
Yeah.
Is it?
They changed like they
Is it the same for ladies and gents?
yeah like there's rules around like clothing now. I don't remember what they are exactly, but it's like I mean the problem with Twitch isn't the rules more than it is that the enforcement of rules is bad.
Oh my god, that's a different. That's
a whole
a
yeah,
different
but
day.
because it's like there's like
Exactly.
streamers of like Red Velvet or whatever her name is, where it's like she constantly gets banned.
Oh, I love Red
But
Velvet.
she's like-
I love songs.
Not the K-pop, but it's like she constantly gets
I was thinking
banned,
about
but
that.
like she's pretty much completely following Twitch terms of services. Like she's wearing like a turtleneck that covers like everything, but she's just getting banned because of how she looks and her like physical qualities.
What? I gotta see this.
That
Like there are clips of her like coming back from like a band first stream back, and she's like in tears because like she
Sorry,
just
what's her
doesn't know
name?
what to do anymore. Like this is her livelihood, and like she like her livelihood is getting screwed over even though she's following like all the rules. And then there's people like fucking Alinity who like eats her
Oh,
cat and like does all
yeah.
this stuff. And
Alinity
she does-
needs to be banned. I don't fucking.
she does.
Yeah,
I'm
I agree
I'm
with
sorry,
that.
I'm
Wait,
not
okay, sorry,
I'm not too
Rui,
familiar with
who's-
all this.
She's
Who
the
was the
streamer
person
that
you just
threw a
mentioned?
cat and like
She's the one who-
spit alcohol in the cat's mouth.
Yeah, like fed alcohol to the cat.
Like she and she was the one she recently like had wardrobe malfunction, and then it was like
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm not
Just Google
seeing this,
Linity.
but
Who was the person you
I'm
mentioned
understanding this
before
a little more now.
Linity, though?
Red Velvet.
Is that what she goes by?
I think something velvet. I don't
Hey,
know.
also, I just want to say something lighter. I got another plane for my Kinder Surprise egg.
Ooh.
Yeah. Plane
So,
Rush 2020. How many planes does Benny have now?
a lot. Oh, fuck yeah, bud.
I don't get why Twitch actually has such a hard on for
Alinity,
Alinity.
views, money.
Yeah, but like
I mean, there's
They,
all
but,
it's also
but they,
there's
they
also
banned.
there's also the controversial stuff, right? That's how you get everybody to like tune in a little more.
Yeah, but then there's also stuff like, what was his face? Anomaly. It's your boy Anomaly from Sweden.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah, he got a 30-day ban
For
for. It's really.
oh,
stupid.
is it the Minecraft skin?
It was the
thing?
Minecraft one. Okay, he was playing Minecraft on stream, and then he opens up his inventory. And when you open up your inventory, on like there's a little screen that shows you what you look like and like the skin of your character,
Right.
like what you made it look like. He had it as Lenin, and he started laughing, and he was like, "Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!" And then he gets banned, 30 days. And it's like, it's so weird. But anyways, that's way off topic though. It's like Twitch rules enforcement is way off topic of what we're going for. But like, I don't know. Alinity's an interesting.
Are these guidelines and rules more enforced to people's with like more followers? Do you think that if it shows the
No.
exact same thing to smaller like
I don't even think follower like obviously it
I don't think
matters, but
follower
like
count affects their moderation.
but like even then like that doesn't play a huge difference. Where it's like even then it's still very much just like blatant favoritism by Twitch.
Yeah,
like Alinity.
there's a
Wait,
bit of favoritism going on in all of this.
Wait, I gotta ask my chat. What the fuck is my chat thinking about e-girls and e-thoughts?
Is it a guilty pleasure for you guys?
I don't know.
Thoughts? No.
No, I'm talking about.
what?
I'm asking chat.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. My chat, we all just simp over twice.
Yeah, but like I think the other issue is now that like the but
E-girls, time to run. Clyde, get the fuck back here. I need your
What?
opinion on e-girls.
Jesus, now we're very off topic. But no,
Simp over twice.
I think the other issue with e-girls is that like now that like that concept is really well like familiar with like the general kind of what's community on Twitch, there are people who use that as like their defense mechanism where it's just like where they'll be like, oh, you're just like hating on me or attacking me just because you think I'm like an e-girl or something, where it's like that's not the case at all. Like it's
I'm not
really
like other girls. I'm not
Yeah.
like other
Yeah.
streamers. I have a personality.
pretty much, but it's like it's really
Clare.
like common,
Okay.
especially in like I find it super common in like the Overwatch community where like there's like a lot of streamers where it's just like they're genuinely not that good compared to like the rest of the like rank or level they're playing at, and
Right.
they're like usually like one tricking a character who's like usually not that good as well, and like people like trash talk them like on social media and stuff, and there's like, oh, you're just doing it because I'm a girl or whatever. Then it's like, no, it's because you're actually bad.
I mean,
See, I flame Claire not because she is a girl, but I flame Claire because she's actually bad at League of
She's
Legends.
actually
Speaking of
bad.
which, she doesn't play League of Legends. Like,
And I don't say I want to play League because I am fully aware I am bad.
but yeah, I will still play with you because
Yet people keep
respect-
inviting me to play games, and I say
come
no.
play normals after this. We will have lots of fun.
I'm playing
I
normal
will go to
after.
sleep after this because
No.
I am
So
a
streaming
selfless child who
e-girls,
wants to do Mother's Day.
how different is that from Instagram models? And the term
Instagram models
influencers.
Okay,
anyone can be
Instagram
an
models
Instagram
really are
model. Or,
It's like Instagram models is like
Instagram model.
models. Like I follow some Instagram models, but they don't do much anything else.
in
I don't
my
know.
opinion, anyone can call themselves an influencer, an Instagram model, or whatever. All they have to do is just like fucking post a lot of
I think
nice
the
pictures of
difference is
themselves
that
and like
an
swim suits and
Instagram
whatever the fuck.
Instagram model is actually they're modeling. Like you're actually looking at them, the person. Like that's the point. But when you're e-girling or e-personing, you're using that not directly for it. You get what I'm talking about?
I think
It-
the difference between like okay, not influencers, but like the Instagram models and stuff is that like Instagram models, you can hide your personality and stuff, and like
Their
because
personality.
your like inherent like worth or like that's like not the best way to put it, but it's like your inherent worth is through how well you can model for like a picture or something, right? Whereas just like influencers and like Twitch like e girls, e boys, whatever.
It's an equal part for your appearance and your personality.
Yeah, like you had like if you're genuinely like the worst person in the world and you're attractive, you couldn't make it as a streamer because people would just hate your guts no matter what.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a really I don't remember where I heard it might have actually been from the Offline TV podcast. It is a really, really different world in content creation and streaming.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just because streaming is just so much more of you. You can't. It's much harder to fake it.
You can curate content, you can cut content, you can edit it, you can add effects to fill in lack of personality. But when people are streaming, there's nothing you can add there when it's happening in real time. It's not like you can rewind, add it, and pretend the last 5 minutes didn't happen or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always interesting to look at when I think about that.
Mm-hmm.
But e-girls, though, generally, I don't know. I think, now that hearing a bit more explanation about it, just... What was the website called you said?
epal.gg.
Like, I can understand why people would do it. Do I support it?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Do I understand it? A bit more now.
Absolutely not.
I support it just because like I understand that we're not the demographic for it, but like
We're being moral simps.
but it's like unfortunately there are like people who genuinely need something like that to like actually feel any form of like human connection. Like it's really yeah, sorry. But it's like like that's just unfortunately some people need that, and like well we're not the demographic for it. They're clearly the demographic is big enough where a website like this needs to exist, right?
Yeah.
So it's
Right.
like
Mm-hmm.
I don't fully understand it, but I definitely do support it because of that. Because it's like I like again back to like the whole like mukbang, all that stuff. It's like I might not enjoy it or really watch it, but it's like I understand why it's there.
Oh god, I don't understand mukbangs. Mukbangs, you're originally supposed to talk. You're supposed to talk. You're supposed to be social.
Yeah, the original concept of it that came from Korea was to eat while chatting. It is like an eating show
Yeah.
versus
Just eating.
how it's been twisted in a lot of American content creation is to eat exorbitant amounts of food and turn it into like a freak show rather than like
Friend.
a fun time where you're talking and interacting with another person.
Wait,
That's
wait,
a
friend.
thing.
My chat has Bugsy from chat has a good question. What do you think about
Oh.
renting a GF?
Is that actually a
Imagine
thing?
having
Yeah,
a
it
It
girlfriend.
is. It is a thing.
Holy shit, girlfriend rent gfrental.com, the world's first girlfriend for hire. That's like it's like a bunch of anime stuff, and then that's the first like site that's related to this.
Is this safe for me to
Yes,
show?
I'll
I
check for
will
you.
go in and look.
Is this safe for me to put it on content?
We're
Context.
checking. We're
Like, I know
checking
this is-
for you right now.
However, I just want to stick this quick thing in. Rent a Girlfriend, like the manga. Good art. Oh no, not safe, not safe, not
safe?
safe.
Okay,
Okay,
alright.
that's
All right. I
Hey,
can
but
understand.
we
I can understand why it's not safe.
we got one in downtown Vancouver. If y'all are interested. What you got?
You know what I'm thinking really bad. It's like you know how you're like, this is such a boomer joke. I don't know why. No, actually I know why it's a boomer joke. You know when
Okay, continue. Let's
people
hear
are
it.
hiring like a on a street corner, they're hiring like a stripper or like a hooker, and I'm not saying that these people are like that, but the joke is just you're hiring them. I'll do anything for you for like $5 I'm like, anything for $5, and then the next part of the joke is just them. It's like, I don't get it. Why am I painting your house? You said anything for $5. It is a very boomer joke.
But you know,
But that's what I'm thinking about the rent a girlfriend thing.
Renting a girlfriend, it's like I've been at some pretty low points in my life where I'm like, fuck, no one's going to love me. I'm never gonna find love.
I
But
love you.
thanks, babe. But I don't think I'd ever pay anyone to be my girlfriend.
Bugsy's
I would
only been single for almost a year.
me?
No,
No,
What?
Bugsky.
Bugsky in chat.
Almost a year, bro.
That's-
Try 23 years.
Yeah,
But
try
it's like,
harder.
I don't think I could do with paying someone to be my girlfriend, because if I like I just want things to be genuine.
You know it's not real.
Yeah, in the
That's
back of
the
your
thing.
mind, you're not sure if they will ever develop feelings for you.
Yeah.
And if they ever do, you'll question, well, how real are they? What if I stop paying for you?
Exactly.
you know. Sorry, I just had
She
kind of coughed a bit, you know, kind of had to clear my throat.
She
It's
said
okay, it's already been mentioned
sorry.
in
She
chat.
said sorry.
First things first, I'm
Sorry.
the realist.
Give all the money back.
Dude, Curtis, you know the boomer joke you made? Oh, this is a better one. It was like,
Costs
see,
too much
I'll
money
do
to feed
anything for
them.
money. And then there was like anything, and it's like, and the fucking request was, here's some money. Please get yourself some nice clothes and get a job and fix your life. And it kisses him on the forehead and pats him away.
Bugsky,
I've got another
if
one.
your dates are too much money to feed, you're feeding the wrong ones.
Or you're feeding them too much.
Or yeah. No, that really actually I've ran into that where it's like, hey, why is this bowl of pasta $100?
What the?
It was good pasta. It was real good pasta.
Okay, all right. I'm invested now. What's in that pasta?
It was like squid ink pasta,
Oh,
lobster.
did you guys see that
Truffle
promo
was the
for the
truffle.
Hear
poke
this
bowl
man?
that
He's
was
flexing on
$75
us.
and it had uni in it and
Hear this woman? He's
caviar
flexing
and
on us.
lobster.
I would love that, but it's like, you know,
How much is the
like
seafood pizza down in Steventon?
$40?
That's
$100.
It's 100, right?
The 100 something one. The 121.
Yeah. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Now
What?
that in that context, I will understand that pasta.
Steveston Pizza. Show me what was $100.
Me,
Oh,
I'm
ooh.
$100.
Hey guys,
Intermission for seafood pizza.
Oh yeah.
we can order the castle. The castle one size only, C6, medley of tiger prawns, lobster ratatouille, smoked steelhead,
Ooh.
Russian ossetra caviar, snowed in Italian white truffles.
White
Right,
truffle.
Wait, is
Price
there photos of this?
$50.
What's the place?
It's stevesonpizza.com/menu. It's at the bottom.
it.
They got it at the bottom for you.
See, the joke's on you. I don't like seafood, so that sounds disgusting to me.
I think I got the mermaid. Or
Why spend 100 on pasta? Spend money
Holy
on
crap, it's
once-in-a-lifetime
$850 for the
experiences that make
C6.
you happy, not long-time experiences that might make
Did
you
you say the
sad.
price earlier, Betty?
$850.
850. Oh my god, I see it. Wait, I gotta search this up now. Hold on.
Hey, y'all actually want to take a trip after COVID is over and just go get Steve's pizza?
I
Yes.
thought you were gonna say
Uh,
a trip to
not-
somewhere exciting, not.
Korea.
Holy
I mean,
crap! Look at all that
Korea
stuff.
trip? Korea trip?
You think I
Okay.
have money? I have to pay for tuition.
Yeah, I don't have money either.
Get
That's
money
why we
then.
plan it now and start saving.
Yeah, just get money then, dude.
You mean we planned it like 2 years ago and still
It's
planning
like $4,000.
and still saving money?
No, we gave up, so technically it hasn't been. We gave
I
up.
mean,
Man, that thing's
I'll
just making
plan
me
my
hungry
Korea
now.
trip in 1 month.
Oh,
How do
dude,
we
I
know?
didn't even
Korea
plan my
trip?
Korea trip. My Korea trip was like, honestly, I might as well just go. And I just felt tickets like, yeah, I'm going to Korea now. See you there, man.
Man,
Speaking
like
of food.
real talk though. I mean, back to the original thing. It's like if you like you shouldn't be looking at how much you spend on your girlfriend and going like, holy shit, like this is too much.
Yeah.
Like, if that's the case, you're spending too much, or they are spending too much of you.
yeah. Like,
Right.
Too much. They need too much for
Yeah.
you to sustain, and then that needs to be a topic because and like I only hit like the $100 pizza joints when it was a big occasion,
Mm-hmm.
but then it's like you're still shelling out like that much.
yeah, like if the relationship is good, like money shouldn't be a factor in the sense of like, oh, I need to spend a lot to like impress them, right? It should just be like, you know what, like this. Oh, it's like, oh, this is something that they'll genuinely like or enjoy. I'm gonna get it for them. It might be like a $10, like something small that's like $10, but it's like they'll enjoy it, and like that's all that matters, right? Like it shouldn't be like, oh yeah, like this like $100, whatever. I'm gonna get it for them just to impress them.
Bugsky says he's only ever spent money on food, so he's never really bought other stuff.
Okay,
I
you
can buy me some Twice albums.
need a balance, I think.
Like when you
Yeah.
look at it, like when I look at it, it's like $100. How many meals can I get out of that? And
How much
good
does it
meals.
look like that?
Well, quite a bit, but then
Yeah.
I
you
mean,
also
I eat really little sometimes, so I could stretch that to
$100.
20 meals.
$100, that's like
That can get me like 10 really good meals.
But then
Give me 5 meals.
Curtis, you got the context menu open up? Do you have it open right now?
No, I do not. What do you want me to
Search
show?
up- Like you can get girls some pretty nice things for like $100 to $200 if you really want. Like Missouri has really nice rings and stuff for
Yeah.
pretty cheap.
Why does that name sound familiar, but I don't even know what that is?
yeah. I mean, yeah, like there's nice stuff you can get. Like
Oh.
I'm just talking more. It's just like obviously
My
if it's like a
phone's glitching
nice
out.
special occasion, then like that's gonna be
Isn't
something
this
else.
company run by an influencer?
Fuck, is it? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah,
I
but
mean,
like I
Um,
think, yeah, but like I don't know. Like I think
Doesn't say.
it
Never
should be
mind.
more about knowing what your significant other likes, right?
Yeah.
How do
it's
you
like
how do you spell that, Benny?
MEJURI. It's a minimalist jewelry brand. I've definitely seen their stuff before, and I've seen influencers endorse their jewelry.
That's
I
like
think
you
I've
can
seen
only
them.
ever spend food on a day, and that's fine. But then there are
Yeah.
like for me, there are other like I'm not particularly interested in food more than I am like actual possessions for people
Yeah.
sometimes. So it's like I'll buy someone jewelry. That's okay. It's only like what
Yeah.
$150.
Get yourself a girl that's thankful for what you buy them.
You know, I will swoon for anybody that gets me the
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
fidget gear ring.
The fidget earring.
No
Gear.
gear
Oh.
ring.
Okay, yeah.
My Chrome is glitching out because I have too much stuff open.
Fidget gear ring. Ooh.
Yeah.
My by Connect.
I mean, on the
design.
flip side, as a word of advice or
Oh,
BuzzFeed,
that's sick.
if you
Ah.
buy the person you're with something even you yourself doesn't care that much for, then the expectation is that you can't exactly expect them to care that much for something you wouldn't care that much for. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Like, yeah, you should know. Like, it's more important that you know your significant other like well enough to know what they like, and like that the idea of like like how much something costs and stuff should like be a thought after. Like, you should still be smart with your money, right? Like, if
Nobody's saying go spend $100 on them for no fucking reason.
yeah,
I'll do it.
This is like getting towards the previous topic we had about the
of like relationships.
yeah, love language.
Yeah.
Of like, is it more of like spending time or was it more material?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like
Everything's interconnected.
Sorry, what be smart with my money?
oh my god.
Oh no.
Wait, where'd you get that?
One of my friends got it for me when she went to LA.
Oh, fuck.
Or
That
was it
seems
New
like
York?
an LA thing.
Wait, where's my poor man one? Hold on.
Dude,
It might have been New York. She was
Wait,
very-
here's my poor man one.
I wanna get
Where's my poor man one?
Here's my
Yeah.
poor man one.
ah
Oh wait, oh shit, this is what we're doing. Oh fuck, whoops, sorry.
Darian, I see you are also a man of culture.
Well, you see, we have this.
Oh, flexing the triple hundreds, dude.
Yeah, I got.
The richest one here.
Count it.
That's 7.
See,
Exactly.
honey, you may have that, but I have this. I have true happiness right here.
Aw,
That's not
shit,
what
man, I
memory-
can't
You
beat
guys may
that.
have
That's true
that,
happiness.
But I spend $40 on candles.
How much is that one candle right there?
This one's
80.
40.
Why is it 40?
This one was on discount for 35.
Okay, it's like all sorts of different things. Like Darian, how much was that calendar?
I don't know. It came with my summer or it came with my season's greetings thing.
You know, it's like these are the different things that we all enjoy. It's like you
You
get.
see the label on this? It's from an ice cream shop.
Perverted.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like you can get that
Great
kind of
ice
stuff for
cream.
Claire. She'll
Wait,
appreciate
they
it. You can
sell
get a calendar for
candles
Darian.
and ice cream?
She'll appreciate it. You can get this.
Not get
for
a
me.
calendar for Darian, but
I'll
get
appreciate it.
twice merch for
Yeah, like-
Darian.
I can definitely look forward to August.
Beautiful. So it's like it really depends on like what your partner likes. So you
Yeah.
can get like for me, I really like the smaller stupid shit like this. Like I've had this for 5 years and it's like
Yeah.
so stupid
It
to
is.
pull it out every so
I mean,
often.
it's great.
But it's like, or let's say like
Husky says ship some stuff to him.
I mean,
I
for
have a
my
friend
birthday, I
Austin
asked
here.
for a
No.
IKEA stuffy. I asked for
Yeah,
IKEA
you,
shark.
yeah, you should ask for like kiss stuffy.
You mean cost much?
Stay in high school, Clyde. You spelled things wrong.
say things wrong too.
No. Oh, yeah. Husky said shipping won't close much.
But then
12.
yeah, so
Yeah, stay in school, dude.
No, it's not. It's not.
He's
Time zone.
he is not from our land.
Ah,
He is not from our land.
He's from a different land.
Many of my fans are not from our land. He's literally from
wait, he's an hour ahead. Why didn't you warn us about anything?
Stay in school.
But yeah, he's Alberta. Yeah, Clyde, if you're an hour ahead, why didn't you warn me of everything? Why didn't you warn us about the forest fires?
Why didn't you warn us about the whole chicken thing?
Aww.
yeah, why couldn't you tell us?
Poor kid. Won't even
What?
get. Hey, you know what though?
Okay, wait, you know what, Clyde? Here,
We
let us
Day-
know when you graduate, and then we'll hold
No,
a
the
graduation
We
party
Day
in the
organizers are
Discord.
holding a graduation ceremony for all grads this year.
No. I'll make it even. No, this one's personal. I'll hold one for him in my Discord. Give me a second.
I want a
Yeah,
Minecraft graduation.
Special. You'll make
I mean,
it
there was the
feel
Japanese
special.
one. The Japanese one
I
where
will
this-
make him
they had
feel
the
special.
in-person like giant monitor on like a rolling like robotic stand, and then they just have the video chat switch every time, and they just do the whole ceremony.
That's the funny one.
That's
I mean,
the-
I don't know. If I were, I hope they got their gowns at least. Because if you were me, I really like the tassels. So I currently my high school grade 12 graduation tassel is my rear view mirrors decoration. You know how people
Did you
hang
guys
stuff?
get to keep your gowns?
We got to
Yes.
keep our hats.
We got to keep our hats.
We
got
got
the-
to keep
I
like
got my-
everything.
But did you guys
Actually,
have
no, I
the?
think I got my
okay.
gown. I think I got
Did you
the
guys
gown.
I
get
gotta
the
keep my
good
gown.
gowns, like the heavy
Yes.
cotton ones?
No.
Mine was
I
just
gotta keep my gown because I guarantee you no one would be able to even use the one I got.
Yeah, you're a tall motherfucker.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you only 2 inches shorter than me?
like the ones I got was the polyester thin ones.
Yeah, I got the thin polyester gowns and I got the hat, but I didn't throw my hat either because I was like, "Fuck, I'm keeping this one." Bye.
I tied
Yeah,
a
I didn't-
string to it and then I threw it.
So you
But-
reeled it back in like you were a fisherman?
No, I threw it. I threw it up and I immediately just pulled the string and just went straight back down.
You're so much smarter than me.
And then-
Boomer.
I just no, and it, I threw it. I threw it like straight up, so it's just like it's not gonna throw anywhere else.
He's like physics.
Dude, don't worry. Curtis is 27 after all. Like he's got all the knowledge.
I'm not that old. I'm not that
Let me
old.
tell you, mine. I just threw my hat and then I lost it and then I found it again, but it's okay because eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like, "Yeah, write your names on the inside and then chuck it."
Curtis
I
is
don't-
not 9 years old.
No, I'm not 9 years older than you. Damn it.
Curtis is, yeah, sorry.
Boomer man.
He's a full 10.
Boomer man.
I'm 23.
Boomer man.
What?
I'm turning 23 though.
I feel attacked.
Curtis is turning 24.
Kobe.
Is this in Darian's chat?
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in Darian's chat.
All right, let me yeet myself in there.
Yeah, next stream I'm gonna be adding Darian's chat into here,
Yeah.
which is a little better because mine is. Oh look, there's crickets.
Wow.
Wow,
Delicious.
delicious.
Okay, I mean,
Butsky, you're not making it any better by putting those numbers up there.
Sick.
Stop adding numbers. Stop going up. It's 5, 6, and 7. No.
Oh my
No.
god. Well, Bugsky is turning 18 this year, I assume. So that's a 6-year
Just you wait. It's only gonna get worse.
It goes downhill
hey,
from
clap
here.
for
Tim.
him. Everyone clap for him.
Your 30s will be good, I promise.
The taxes won't be though, unfortunately.
Not the 20s.
I mean, it's fine.
though.
Tax, you're
It's
young.
the
You're going to
20s.
school. You'll probably get a lot of tax returns.
What school? He's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
allowed to. We're not allowed to go to school.
You're gonna get a lot of returns, Bugsky. Like I am 21. I think I earned like a butt fuck amount of like near the 40s this year.
Enjoy your first exercise.
You're
yeah,
nearing your
extra
40s,
coverage.
Benny. You're so old.
Yeah. I have the Asian gene.
Boomer man.
But it's like even though I earn so much, like I still got returns.
I worked the
so
whole
much.
year, so I didn't get any returns.
Ha ha ha.
I actually have to
boomer
pay.
man. Might start apprenticing as soon as you get.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Apprenticeship.
trades is a really great place to get into.
Yeah.
Electrician. That's pretty good.
We have one of
See-
our friends that are an electrician. He did his first year.
As long as you're like you don't have like Asian parents, because like when I brought up the idea of like going to BCIT, she was like, "No, you're gonna end up making more if you just get a diploma anyways."
Wrong. That's
Wrong.
definitely wrong. Trades.
I am.
You say too dumb for engineering. I'm in civil eng, by the way. It's like
He's probably the dumbest out of all of us.
Hey, demonetized. Benny, you demonetized us.
demonetized.
Demonetized.
But like engineering isn't gonna get anywhere without trades. Unfortunately, we get nowhere without
Trade
trades.
you, haha.
And so it's like, trades is a really great place to get into, even if like, your parents are like, oh, you won't make money. You're going to make so much money. You're going to make incredible amounts of money.
Yeah.
People just don't consider it. And that's like, or like people are kind of scared of like the labor work.
Oh, for sure. I've got old man back already.
I've got old
No,
man
you're old.
because
Got
I
old
just
man
said
back.
You're just old in general.
I have a new chair now, so my old man back is gone. I don't have to get up every once in a while. Just go lay down.
I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna Batman Bane you.
Just break my back.
Or your back.
Yeah. I mean, you break my back when we play League of Legends, so.
What are you talking? I literally did most damage last game.
Oh.
What the?
In one ARM out of how many? 30?
I got a quadra kill on Nami.
I got 3 pentas on Pike.
Bugsy
Oh
said
my-
that my parents don't really care about what we
One as
want
long
to
as we.
be. There you go. That's good.
That's
That's
good.
supportive.
That's good.
You're already set. You're already set up for success. Honestly.
Yeah, you're set up for success. Like electrician is a good place to be as long as you don't
Tell
try.
them you want to be an K idol. God damn it.
Like as long as you don't try to lick something, you're pretty good.
Except for
Runs away
9-volt
to-
batteries. That's how you test 9 volts.
You know. But anyways. Hey,
I think we are nearing our time. It's almost
Yes.
1:30.
Like we had a second topic, but I don't think we're gonna. I don't think
We'll save it.
we'll save it.
We
for
can
the
end
next
on a good note for next week. Next time. Regular time. Today was just an exception.
mm,
Yeah.
Tomorrow back. Sorry, not tomorrow. Next week back at proper time.
No promises.
problem.
We don't know.
We
Anything could happen.
We'll be more active on social media if there are issues like
we're
that
still
again. I think
we're still really early in May, so we don't know what the May like
Yeah.
crisis is gonna be happen. Like we don't even know what the May
Killer
crisis.
Hornets.
My fans will know how to find me on Discord. I can ping them. They ping. My Discord pings me about the podcast more than I ping them.
Yeah,
Great.
'cause your fans care more about you than you care about him. About them.
I
Darian,
care so
these are
much about
glorious.
them.
No, you are not a benevolent creator.
You're
How
thinking-
benevolent you.
Must be nice having such fans.
No, we just like bugging him about it.
no mod for you.
Butsky, is that a pun?
I think it is. We can end on a good note now.
Mm. Thank you for watching.
Wait, let's
Thank
plug
you.
our social media.
I don't
first,
need
though.
you guys to plug your social because I already have it on my overlays.
Wait, no, but you only have my Twitter. I still need to plug
I
my
don't care.
Instagram and my
I-
Twitch.
Oh my
It's okay. I have your Twitter and your Instagram, Yang.
Yeah.
One
So,
day we'll up the
find-
production quality again, you know, but today is not that day.
I
Especially
want-
Find me
when Benny's is like fucking
Twitch,
off the
Twitter,
edge of the box.
Instagram,
Off the edge.
Steam,
Yeah, yours is too long to
League
fit.
of Legends.
Yeah, you're.
Look at Claire.
Yeah. What happened to your lemon stuff, dude? Just go back.
I-
Like,
I don't play
Yeah.
Overwatch anymore. Overwatch.
I'm
yeah.
Claire. Look
When
at
did
me.
you change it to Benny does something sometimes?
I don't know. I don't remember.
It's
get back
definitely
on
it's
it.
definitely like end of last year or this year because I remember I tagged you last
Yeah,
year when we went to the
yeah,
gardens and it was like lemons still.
Change your name to like Benny's Lemons. That
Lemony.
way, someday some company's gonna
Lemons.
contact
Lemony?
you,
No.
sell like, and then buy that name for like
Lemons?
thousands of dollars.
Change it to Blemons.
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 Lemon.
Lemons.
Benins.
Username.
Lemony.
Benny Ben Lemon.
No,
Change it to, no, change it to Bugsy.
no.
Lemmy.
Take it from me.
Do Lemmy.
Blemin.
Blemon.
This might be our longest outro ever, by the way.
No, we're trying to find.
Yeah.
We're just gonna search which one fits.
This podcast episode doesn't end until he has a new Instagram name. Meanwhile, Darian's just coughing.
Aw, Claire is pretty.
I can't find a Instagram.
No, stop.
Can you just go back
Claire's
to
our
Legend of
rising
Lemon?
star.
No.
No.
Oh, do lemon, but instead of LEMON, LI.
Limon.
Lemon. Lee, because Benny. Lee.
Hey man, you want some lemon?
Oh no.
Lemon.
My new Instagram handle is Benny Lemons.
Do I have to change it down to that now this time?
Any lemons?
Yeah, Benny Lemons.
All right, we'll have that updated for next episode.
I'm so glad that you didn't make your business cards yet.
Mine?
Yeah,
What? I'm not gonna put my Instagram tag on my business cards.
that's what I did.
I'm pretty sure I did that too.
Yeah.
I don't have a business card.
I do.
Wait, where's my business card?
Why do you guys all have business cards?
Because we're a
Because
networking
Because I'm
influencer.
working. Because I'm a working man.
Network. Aha.
Hey, look, Green's business cards.
I'll create one.
No, I don't have my Twitter. I have my Twitter.
Mine's
Mine's the
backwards.
nicest. Mine's the nicest one.
Wow,
Are you
guys
sure
all
yours
have
the
a
nicest
lot of
one?
business cards.
Yeah,
Yes.
he has his own logo, dude.
And then I have a photo in the back.
Haha. I was too cheap.
It's nice.
Aha,
It's nice having double-sided.
Mine's double-sided though.
It's funny because your chat came right back at me and they're like, she's not that pretty.
Who's not that pretty?
Me?
Wait a minute. That's
Yeah.
mean. You can't just say that. You can't just tell
Yeah.
someone that you're pretty. I was like, oh wait.
Business cards.
I swear to God, I have Kurtis's business card.
Do
We've
you?
already shown all our business cards. I don't think you need to bring it out to show
Yeah.
as well now.
I know, but I'm just sad that it's not here anymore.
I gave you one. I'm pretty sure I did.
I can't find it.
Benny, my new impossible love. I don't know, man. It's
Benny is your new impossible love. Benny is unobtainable even by Darian.
However, you can't pay me $5 to play League of Legends with me.
all right. That's it. We're gonna make this our last the last bit of our podcast. It's just a dating show for the rest of us.
Dating show.
Yeah, we're gonna auction
Auction
you,
off
Benny.
Benny.
Wait, him, how about you? I thought our top priority was auctioning you, Kurtis.
No. Let's start with Benny. We have someone liking Benny right here.
True.
Cards Against Humanity
Ooh,
podcast
Cards Against
when?
Humanity.
Uno
podcast.
podcast when? I want to fucking destroy you guys.
Uno
Jackbox.
Excuse me, you suck at Uno. I crushed you in Uno like 5 times.
Wait, you're telling
Alright,
me you guys don't carry a stack? You guys don't carry a stack of reverse cards in your back pocket?
No,
No, I just
Uno
carry the card
online.
cards.
Uno online.
I
Oh,
just
no, I
carry my
carry the-
business
I
cards.
carry my
I just carry a stack of
Tyler one card.
reverse cards on my back pocket, and then whenever I'm at
Fucking
work,
Tyler
and someone
one
tells
card.
me to
Wait,
do
where's
something, I
the
just give it
face?
to them.
My Tyler one card.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm out of here. Get me out of here.
Time to
Yeah.
call it a
Alright.
night.
Have a
Let's
good night,
Close it off for
everyone.
us, Kurtis.
It
There we
is.
Thank you
go.
for coming
Bye,
out.
everyone.
Thank you for watching. We will be
Was
back
fun.
again next week. Good.
Goodbye.
coming.
Adios. Time to.
If I don't press the
say
button, we have to keep saying goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Die.
I'm pressing the button.
Bye.
Bye bye.